right, so we're gonna get into some Q&As. I got a lot more questions than I thought I would, so I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't disappoint with my answers. What was the reason that you started streaming? What was the reason you started streaming? I've answered this question before when I first started streaming, but I'll answer it again. It's kind of a long story, but I'll try to make it short. Prior to COVID, I was in school and I had plans to go to grad school. And then COVID hit. I graduated college in spring 2020, and that's when COVID hit. It was really difficult finishing the school year during COVID because I am like the type of person that needs to learn in person. But yeah, so I graduated spring 2020 and COVID hit, and then we were all forced to stay at home, and a lot of my friends were playing Animal Crossing, so I decided to impulsively buy a Nintendo Switch and get Animal Crossing, and I was like completely obsessed with that game. I was playing it non-stop once summer started, and anytime I'm like into like something I really like, I enjoy sharing it with other people. So during that time was when I discovered TikTok, and I just randomly started posting Animal Crossing TikToks, and those videos started going viral, and it felt really good. I've always saw YouTube as like a side thing that I've always wanted to do, but I just never had a niche. So I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I should start posting Animal Crossing clips on YouTube. I thought it'd be like a little side project that I could do during COVID. And crazy enough, in order for you to put clips on YouTube from a Nintendo, you need to have a PC and you need to have a game capture card to record the game. So I pretty much decided to invest in myself. I bought a PC during COVID, and I got a game capture card, and yeah, I saw this Animal Crossing YouTuber on YouTube live stream Animal Crossing on YouTube. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I never knew what live streaming was, and I figured if I was gonna, post YouTube clips of my Animal Crossing game, I might as well try out live streaming. So I looked up how to live stream, what is live streaming, and then I discovered there's YouTube and Twitch live streaming. I kind of like did my research on which one I thought fit me, and I figured I'll try out Twitch streaming, and then from there I kind of just took off. I started streaming Animal Crossing, and there I switched to Stardew Valley, and then Pokemon Unite, and then Pokemon, and yeah, now I'm playing some Breath of the Wild. But yeah, that is pretty much how I started streaming. What's your ethnicity? I am Asian American, born and raised in California, and I am Cambodian and Chinese. Both of my parents are from Cambodia. So yeah. I know a lot of people always wonder what like ethnicity I am, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think I look like. I get so many different things. When I was like blonde, like fully blonde before, people would always think like, oh my gosh, are you half Asian, half white? And I think it's because I was like blonde. But now that I'm natural hair, I never get that statement anymore. People always ask if I'm like Viet or like sometimes Filipino, but yeah. How big is your video game collection? Oh boy, is it a big collection. Let me show you guys. It's literally the biggest collection anyone has ever seen. Are you guys ready? It's like the best thing ever. 5 whole games. This is how big my video game collection is. I used to play more games growing up, like MapleStory and what else? Kingdom Hearts. But right now, this is my collection, and I was actually gifted 2 of the games. Pokemon Shield AJ got me, and Zelda, my old coworker Richard actually gave me because he stopped playing it. Yeah, this is my video game collection, and it comes in this ow, it's caught on my hair. It comes in this cute little game cartridge that a viewer actually sent me. They bought it for me from my Amazon wish list. Ava Nicole. So yeah, this is my gaming collection. Repeat it, because I think this one's actually a better question. What is something you look for in a friend? People don't talk about friendships enough. I really like people I can joke around with, and people that just make me laugh. I find humor to be one of the most attractive things in a person, and you know, I think the older we get, there's a lot of hardships in life, and when you're able to just like be with someone, whether that be completely platonic or you know, on another level, I think having laughter with them is really important for the soul. And yeah, I find I attract to people who make me laugh a lot, because I also, oh, this is something I just thought of, I also feel like I gravitate towards people who make really funny facial expressions. I know that sounds weird, but like as you guys watch me stream, I'm like super animated in like my facial expressions. And when I was younger, I had a lot of friends who, like, you know, I was like in cheer and stuff, so like we all like made really exaggerated funny faces, and I just think it's really funny. I don't know, I think people who make like really funny faces make me laugh a lot. I don't know, there's something about just someone who's not scared to like make a really stupid face. It just makes me makes me laugh a lot. So I feel like I gravitate towards people who just make me laugh, and hopefully I gravitate people who I make laugh too. So yeah. What games are you considering on playing after you beat Breath of the Wild? I feel like it's so interesting. I feel like every time I start a new game on stream, people always ask me what game I plan on playing after that game, and it's really interesting because I feel like as I've streamed, I've kind of become known as like either like when I started playing Stardew Valley, I was really known for just Stardew Valley. When I started playing Pokemon, I was really known for just Pokemon, and I feel like one of the hardest parts about being a streamer is breaking out of just one game and becoming like a variety streamer, which is something I'm still growing towards. And I don't know, I think it's just because like the nature of how I play games, I just like to play games through and through until I'm done with the game. I don't really have interest of like hopping around games, and I think a big part of that is because I didn't grow up playing a lot of games. I did play a couple, but like even those games I just played like solely just that game. Like when I played MapleStory, I played it every summer growing up. When I played Kingdom Hearts, I played it until I finished the game. So it's just like I don't like have a lot of games that I know how to play or like that I'm interested in playing. So once I find a game that I like, I just kind of play that game. But anyways, to go back to the question, what I plan on doing after, I don't know, I'm just playing whatever I want to play when I wake up. Lately it's been a lot of Breath of the Wild. I'm definitely gonna go back into Pokemon, finish Arceus eventually. I want to play Scarlet and Violet when it comes out. I want to start doing more TCG streams. So yeah, there's just a lot that I can see myself doing. I want to do more chatting streams, stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll just see. I mean, maybe there'll be a game that comes out where I'm like, oh my god, I love it, I'm gonna keep playing it. When Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I'm probably gonna play it. So I don't like have like specific things I'm like, I'm gonna play this next. So yeah, it's just, yeah, I hope that answers the question. Ken Meets World. If you could pursue any type of content creating regardless of popularity, what would you do? Great question. So as I've talked about earlier, I initially seeked out to be a YouTuber, not a Twitch streamer. So I never really watched a lot of Twitch growing up. I never knew what Twitch was. I still to this day don't watch a lot of Twitch streams. I'm more of a YouTube watcher, and when I think about like, oh, what would I want to like what content would I want to try out, I would kind of want to try, there's a couple of YouTubers I watch, and the content they make is something that I'd be interested in. I feel like I'd be someone I genuinely enjoy sharing things that I learn about, that I find interest about, and like I just want to share it with other people. Like, hey, look, this is what game I'm playing, or like, hey, look, this is what I'm trying, like, you should try it too. I genuinely find enjoyment out of that, and I think I would be somebody who does like more like life vlogs, like oh, like I try to make a custom rug, right? Does anyone watch YouTube videos where people just try random stuff like, oh, I try to make a custom rug. Oh, I try TikTok viral recipes. I try just a bunch of random things. Like I try $1,000 spa experience and this is how it went, or like just random things like that. Like I just want to like be able to film whatever I want, whether that be a game or something in real life, and just share it with the world, no matter the popularity or if I make money from it. So yeah, I hope that answers the question. You ever played League of Legends before? No, but would I ever? Maybe. The problem with that question is every time I think about playing League of Legends, no matter who I tell, people tell me don't do it. They go, it is the most toxic game ever. It's so toxic. People are so mean and you should just don't do it. Just don't do it. So I'm like, what if I want to be toxic too? Like, what if I also want to learn how to be toxic? But then it's also like, oh, what if, you know, like, what if I suck at it? But then it's like, I've played Pokemon Unite. What if I'm really good at it? But then it's like, there's so many characters out in League of Legends at this point that it's like, I would have to learn from the ground up. I actually recently started trying to learn Valorant. It's a lot. I'm a little like, huh? What's going on? So yeah, it's just like when I start a new game, it's more just having to putting in the time to learn how to play it, which is the hardest part for me. What game would you want to play again for the first time? Ooh, what a good question. Kingdom Hearts. And I say that because, you know, Kingdom Hearts isn't the most like complex game or the most like, you know, like Breath of the Wild, amazing game. There's so much to it. Stardew Valley, so much to it more than just a farming game. But there was just something about Kingdom Hearts, playing it growing up, that I just loved. I just loved the whole storyline of like Sora not ever being together with the person he loves, always chasing her and not being able to fully get her. I love like the idea of like sharing that star fruit. What is it called? The star fruit, that little fruit in the beginning where he was gonna share it with her but wasn't able to. And like I love Disneyland, so like having that also incorporated into the game, I absolutely loved. I think just like if I was like younger me having to replay a game before, it would definitely be Kingdom Hearts. As I'm older now, I don't know if I would like enjoy Kingdom Hearts as much as I used to when I was younger, but like if we're talking about like younger Marilyn, then yeah, I would say Kingdom Hearts. Older Marilyn, what game would I want to experience again for the first time? Probably, I don't know guys, Breath of the Wild is pretty insane. Like I haven't finished it yet, so I feel like I'm not able to really talk on like how I feel about the game because I'm sure there's way more to it, but it's like there's just so much to the game. There's so much detail. The graphics are amazing. Just the whole, and like I always hear how great the lore of the game is, so it's like I don't know the whole storyline, but if I were to, I'm sure I'd be like fascinated by it. So I feel like since I haven't finished the game, I can't fully say I would want to re-experience Breath of the Wild because I am experiencing it now. But yeah, I would say probably Breath of the Wild. Let me re-answer it after I finish the game. What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I feel like my answer for this one would be long because I have like two answers for it. What's my favorite thing about Pokemon the game? I think Pokemon, you know, having played Pokemon when I was younger and playing it now, I had never known how big Pokemon got over the years. I did not know Pokemon was still a thing. I did not know that it kept going. I didn't know that there was more games, that there was a whole storyline to it, that there were trading cards for it, that there's like merchandise for it. Like I didn't know how big Pokemon got. I think that's pretty cool to watch the development of Pokemon over the years, and I enjoy that they keep coming out with like new Pokemon, and I think just the world itself is really cool, like the whole concept of having like a Pokemon and a team and trying to defeat the other team and become the best trainer overall. The second half of that answer would be to the question of what's your favorite thing about Pokemon. One of my favorite things about Pokemon, being a Pokemon streamer, has been that Pokemon, the company, has gifted me things. I have yet to play another game where the company has recognized me for, you know, for my videos and my streams, and like, you know, wanted to gift me these things. I think it's really cool that they do that, and I feel really appreciated as a creator of Pokemon. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would it be? It would definitely be Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan, experience the culture, eat the food there. If I could travel anywhere, it would definitely be Japan. If I could go tomorrow, I would go. All right, next question. Are you going to school/studying? If so, what kind of degree? I was in school for psychology. I majored in psychology and minored in anthropology. And I had plans to go to grad school for human factors. If you don't know what human factors is, it's pretty much ergonomics, which is psychology engineering. And I had initially planned to take a gap year after my undergrad to kind of have more field experience and do more research labs. But again, COVID did happen right after I graduated college. So I still kind of led up with the plan of like, okay, I'm gonna take a gap year and then apply to my master's program, which that is what I did alongside of content creating during COVID. And I actually was accepted into the master's program that I wanted to go to. Ultimately, I did decline my acceptance just because COVID kind of taught me new passions. Prior to COVID, I didn't think that I could be successful. I didn't think that I could be successful without higher education. So realizing that people enjoyed my content made me want to kind of switch paths, and I figured that school will always be there for me if I decide to go back. So yeah, there's so many questions that I haven't got through. I didn't realize how many questions there were. I need to get some rest, yes. I need to catch up on some other stuff too. I've been traveling, so I have like a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for more just chatting. Twyla, hi, we're actually ending right now. I'm so sorry, but I will be here tomorrow, guys. Feel free to catch me on YouTube. Every Friday there will be a new upload. Anyways, everybody, stay safe. I miss you guys already. Kisses, and bye-bye.